brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We're in hour number 2. Wayne Madsen, the Wayne Madsen Report, is our guest. Worked for the National Security Agency. We're always honored to have Wayne Madsen on with us. He's written for some of the largest publications in the country. He, of course, has appeared on ABC News, NBC, CBS, PBS, CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, MSNBC. And as I said, he also is a U.S. naval officer, managed one of the first computer security programs for the U.S. Navy. He subsequently worked for the National Security Agency, the Naval Data Automation Command, Department of State, RCA Corporation, and Computer Science Corporation. Madsen was a senior fellow for the Electronic Privacy Information Center, EPIC, and a privacy public advocacy organization. We've got him on about WikiLeaks, his investigation into what WikiLeaks really is, and are they under attack like we've been hearing. We're also going to talk about the railway bombings. We're going to get into a host of issues. Also, this healthcare looting that the healthcare lobbying arms actually got passed. It's the right wing won't tell people this is just a bailout, like the banking bailout, and the left is acting like this is a free handout. So it's even worse than what the critics of Obamacare are actually saying. So we'll talk about that with Wayne. He always has breaking news for us. Wayne Madsen, good to have you here with us.
Good to be with you, Alex.
So much is happening. Let's get into WikiLeaks first.
Well, certainly it seems like this WikiLeaks is not what it appears to be. They're claiming they're under some surveillance, an operation led by the U.S. government and Icelandic authorities. The Icelandic government, which has been battered severely by the likes of Soros and his hedge funds and Goldman Sachs and all these other criminal elements in the banking industry. Probably the last thing they needed was WikiLeaks showing up to push this bill to turn Iceland into this haven for journalists and whistleblowers and leakers of every stripe. There's an old saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, and certainly this looks like this is a red herring. This whole operation in Iceland looks like it's intended to find a safe harbor for people to leak corporate information that can be damaging to competitors, especially competitors to Mr. Soros and Goldman Sachs.
Well, I've noticed that some of these leaks are selective, but some of it has been extremely damaging to the system. I mean, I think I've researched WikiLeaks. I think a lot of people involved in it are very good, but certainly government could use this to leak things that it wants out.
Well, certainly in the case of an old Swiss banking group, investment group called Julius Baer, which was founded in the 19th century, was one of the most secretive and considered one of the most stable Swiss financial institutions. WikiLeaks started leaking customer data from them. However, WikiLeaks began in 2006. The leaks from Julius Baer actually started in 2002. So there was this time frame where someone else was leaking that information, and WikiLeaks seemed to have glommed onto it. Anyway, what was leaked was people who had accounts in the Cayman Islands. Now, the U.S., all this information was turned over to Carl Levin and Robert Morgenthau, the DA up in Manhattan, and they started yelling and screaming about tax evaders. But many of these people were not even U.S. citizens. They were residents of Hong Kong, Singapore, and other jurisdictions where offshore accounts are perfectly legal. So it looked like this was basically an attempt to weaken Julius Baer, because right after the WikiLeaks publication, Baer's stock dropped 60%. They were then subject to a hostile takeover bid by Goldman Sachs, and their CEO was found dead. They said a suicide, but nobody seems to know why Alex Widmer, a widower with 3 kids, 52 years of age, was found dead in Switzerland.
We'll get more into WikiLeaks straight ahead and get into a host of other absolutely key issues. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this quick break.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Here on the
is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship, body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They sew pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
Water lovers, the Big Berkey water filter is available once again. And stay tuned to hear about a valuable offer from Berkey Water Filters. Choosing the right water purification system can be a daunting task. That's why BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com shows you a cost and benefit comparison. The Berkey water filter is economical, with a single set of filters that can last for 5 to 10 years. Berkey water filters are healthy and far superior to other filtration systems. They remove harmful pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy chemicals like chlorine. And Berkey water filter systems are powerful enough to purify both treated and untreated water, like stagnant ponds. Get the gold standard in water filters at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. For a limited time, choose a free shower filter, fluoride filters, or 2 Sport Berkey bottles with every system purchase. And GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Details at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Wayne Madsen covers national security issues for national and international publications. WayneMadsenReport.com is his website. I'm Alex Jones. Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv are our websites. We're going back to him on a host of issues. Is the attack on Iran back on the front burner, with the CIA now saying they do have nukes or can make nukes? This is like 2003 Groundhog Day with Iraq all over again. We'll get into some interesting tidbits of knowledge he has on the train bombings over in Moscow, another bombing today in a separate area of the Russian Federation. But before we go back to Wayne Madsen, I have 2 new films coming out in the month of April. It's now April. You can pre-order them both. Invisible Empire and New World Order Defined comes out April 15th. It will premiere at PrisonPlanet.tv in the highest quality online. You can also order the DVD in super high quality and get all the extras at Infowars.com for Invisible Empire and New World Order Defined. Go watch the trailers, read about the film. It just covers the whole New World Order, their roundtable groups, how the Anglo-American establishment operates, the admission in their own words of world government, what type of world government will be, government narcotics trafficking, white slavery trafficking, pervert guilds in the Congress, the occultic activities. It just covers everything A to Z with stunning graphics. It's got Mark Dice, Peter Dale Scott, G. Edward Griffin, and others, Jason Burma's film. And then Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. Hadn't made a documentary on the police state in almost 8 years. The FEMA camps are conclusively proven, how the shadow government operates.